I guess I'm part of the glasses club now. Where is this reading power coming from? I just made my own dragon sweatshirt and I'm obsessed. I unironically almost choked to death tonight. Hello friends, welcome to a new vlog. So we are just a few hours away from the start of the 48-hour readathon for Realmathon, which is Weekend of Peace basically. So during this 48-hour readathon, books are worth 10 more points than usual, so I'm definitely going to try to get through as many things as I possibly can. So I'm actually not currently reading anything, which is really rare for me, but is so perfect for this readathon. I guess I am technically reading A Court of Wings and Ruin at the moment, but I'm not going to be reading that for this 48-hour readathon, so I'm not going to talk about her. So let's get into my very ambitious TBR for the readathon. My audiobook that I'm going to be listening to for the weekend is Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. I'm in the mood for something kind of cute and fast and a good palate cleanser. So I got this from the library recently, like the audiobook, and I'm like, this is perfect. It's pretty short. It's only a 9-hour audiobook and I typically listen on 2x speed. So it's maybe like 4.5, 5 hours long, maybe on 2x speed. So this one is super cute. I just love the cover. So this could actually be worth quite a few points, even though it doesn't have the team color on the cover. As for my physical read, I'm that girl. I gotta have an audiobook and a physical book. So I think my physical book is going to be An Education of Malice. In Malice. I've been saying of Malice. It's in Malice. Okay. An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. This is the companion to A Diary of Blood. This recently came in the mail. I have been dying to get to this one. So we're gonna give it a shot because this book, it looks long, but like look at how huge the font is. I mean, it's absolutely ginormous. And then I noticed a lot of the pages like are really short. Like it's just like half a page of text and I'm like, oh, come on, I can fly through this. So this is the main goal, okay? If I can at least just get these 3 done during the readathon, we're winning, okay? And then I would like to listen to at least one more audiobook if I can. So I'd like to try to listen to The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay, another really short book. I don't think it's even 300 pages. And I have the audiobook for this from Libby. I know it's a horror book. I don't know too much else about it. I bought it because it was in the buy one get one half off section at Barnes & Noble. And then that's really pushing it. But what's really pushing it is having 2 more books on my TBR. So I also borrowed the audiobooks for both of these. We have Siren Queen by Nevo and Luster by Raven Lalani. These are really short books. I just basically went through my shelves last night and went on Libby and searched up whatever short books I could find that were available right now to listen to. So these are also options. So if for whatever reason I don't feel like anything on this TBR, but like these sound better, I'm gonna go for these. So we'll just kind of see. This is a very ambitious TBR. Like, who do I think I am reading? Like 5 novels in 48 hours? But I really don't have any more like manga or graphic novels to read besides Lore Olympus Volume 3. Actually, just kidding. I need to read Saga Volume 11 because that's out. I need to read that. I can get that on Hoopla. I might try to read that too. So yeah, that's the TBR. Welcome to the 48-hour readathon. I'm very excited. I am in such a reading mood right now, which I have not felt in at least a week or 2. Like, I don't know. I just feel like every other week I'm feeling slumpy for some reason, and I don't know if it's what I'm reading or what. So hopefully this little 48-hour readathon will get me through some books and it'll be super fun. So the only plan I have this weekend besides the 48-hour readathon is going out to dinner with my parents tomorrow. We're celebrating a little something for my dad. He got like an award at work and stuff, so we're gonna go out to dinner. We may go see the new Kung Fu Panda movie because okay, I grew up watching Kung Fu Panda, okay? Like, that is a classic. So we want to go see the new one. All of us. So yeah, we might go see that tomorrow, we might not, we'll just see how we feel. And otherwise, I have Monday off, and so I might do some reading sprints on Monday. I had them scheduled and then I deleted them because I had thought I was going to be really busy this weekend doing other things, as you would have heard in the previous vlog, but that all fell through. Yay. So now the weekend is mine, so I might do some sprints on Monday. We'll just see if anybody else is doing sprints, because I notice when I do sprints, when like a big booktuber is doing sprints, I'm just sprinting by myself. So I try to only do sprints if like there's nothing going on. So we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, that is the plan. I'm so excited for the readathon, getting through some good fun books. So after the readathon, we'll see what I get through, but I might start something. I mean, what day is it? It is the 22nd, and so we still have like a good week left of Realmathon, so I'd like to maybe get another book or two done before the end of the month. I'm definitely gonna finish ACOWAR before the end of the month, but like, what else, you know? So this is actually the last vlog for Realmathon, I just realized, because this vlog isn't gonna go until next week. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find something else to read once I finish up some things. Maybe I'll just work on this giant stack of books actually, like even outside of the 48-hour readathon, because a lot of them work for the bonus prompts, because this has red on the cover, this has a person on the cover. They're short, but it puts in the points, you know? So that's an option. That's actually real smart. So yeah, because I'm like, I don't even know what I want to read. And like, I mean, I have all these books, and then I have 3 bookshelves behind you full of books. So we got options. But I can't really start on my magical readathon books until closer to April, because I don't want to be starting things and then, you know, finishing them in March when I should be reading them in April. So that's a smart idea. But like, if I start a book like next weekend and get like halfway through with it, I'm just gonna stop there and then finish it in April, because I think that counts. As long as you're like below or at 50% in a book, it should count for a readathon, you know? So anywho, I think I'm gonna go get my workout in. I've just been sitting, editing, I had lunch, I've been reading all morning. So I think getting some movement in will be good. So I'm gonna go get my exercise done for the day and then be ready for sprints at 3. And I'm excited. I don't know. I don't know if it's the sunshine or like it's getting warmer outside, but I'm just feeling happy. Like, truly, like, I think it's a combo. Like the warm weather, the sun, it's just bringing me to life. I'm living for it. The 48 hours have begun. So I spent that sprint being very productive. I got a diamond painting done. It's just a super tiny little coaster. And I got to play with my new heat press. I made myself the cutest Samantha Shannon inspired tote bag. I'll pop in a picture here because I didn't vlog any of it. And I'm obsessed with it. That heat press is so easy to use. The hardest part was weeding the material off of the mat. But once it was off, I put it on my tote bag, put it on there. It was super easy. So while I was doing all that, I started the audiobook for Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute, and I'm really liking this. It is so good, and I'm finding our characters so relatable, and it's just talking about a lot of really great topics. And one of our characters has OCD, which in the back, I just happened to flip back there, and Talia Hibbert also has OCD. And so I'm just really enjoying this, and the conversations between the characters are great, and the banter between our 2 characters, Brad and, oh gosh, what's her name? Celine, I think, is hilarious. Like, I was actually laughing out loud at some of the things they would tell each other because it was just hilarious. So I'm really having a wonderful time with this one. I think I'm just gonna stick with this as my audiobook and physical book for now, because I'm thinking I might be able to get through more books if I just stick to one and get each book done, you know? I think that might be a faster way for me to read. So I'm already a third of the way through this one, so we're just at the chatty part of sprints. I think I'm gonna grab a snack. I don't know why, I'm kind of munchy. Like, I want a snack. So I think I'm just gonna have a little snack, and then at 7 p.m. I'm gonna walk down to my parents for dinner. I think we're doing a bonfire with hot dogs and s'mores, which sounds really fun because it is absolutely stunning outside. It's like 50 degrees. It is so warm, but there's still snow on the ground, so you know, it makes it a little bit colder. And then it does get dark around like 8 or 9, so having like a bonfire just sounds fun. So I'll probably be there for maybe like an hour or so, and then come back here, and I'm gonna try to finish this book today. I think I can finish it before I go to sleep because I don't have that much left. So, I mean, I say that. I have like 200 pages to go, but like, I think I could finish it because it's really not that long. So, I'm gonna grab a little snack and keep watching sprints. In between sprints, like when we're doing the reading part, I'm going and sitting out in the sunroom, which is just so nice to soak up the sun. I just feel like we've been so deprived, you know? So anyways, that's the plan. So I will keep y'all updated. I unironically almost choked to death tonight. I'm laughing. It's not funny, but yeah, I started cracking up at my parents' house because I just get giggly, okay? I don't know what it is. And I just took a bite of food, which was bad timing, and just started cackling and inhaling and not breathing. Like, I think I stopped breathing for a good minute, and I'm just like choking. I'm like giving myself the Heimlich maneuver, and like my parents were just about to be like, oh whoa, you're like really choking, when I could finally like say something. But my throat is so irritated, and like I think I still have a little piece of dinner floating around in my lungs. Like, that's what it feels like. Like, I sound like I smoke 10 packs a day. Wow, my throat is so angry. I might make myself a cup of green tea or something to kind of soothe my throat, but yeah, it is very, very irritated. And like my whole esophagus from like the back of my throat all the way down to like my lungs just hurts. So that was unplanned, not fun, do not recommend. Like, so anyways, I am now halfway through Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. Definitely, oh, hello. Definitely think I could still finish this tonight because I only have like 2 hours left of the audiobook. Sprints are actually surprisingly still going. I left for like an hour and they're still going. So hoping they might keep going. Although I have a feeling this might be, you know, the end of it. But I'm definitely gonna finish this book tonight, and then that'll be my first book done for the readathon. Yay! So I am just gonna read the rest of the evening is my plan, and I will probably chat with you all tomorrow. Hello friends, as Reagan says, I am laundered, and I have just finished reading Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. This was absolutely adorable. I would definitely recommend this to young adults. I know that's the target audience, but I just think it explores so many important topics that young adults are experiencing and going through at like 16, 17, 18, and it just really explores them so well. And I really think it explores complicated friendships really well. Like, that was something I really struggled with in high school, was people changing and growing up, and your relationships changing with your friends and all the complicated things that come with that. And I just think this book talked about that so well, and I really appreciated that this book spans several months, so it doesn't, while it does feel kind of insta-lovey when you take in the timeline, it really isn't, because this book is set over a couple of months. But I just love this. And like I mentioned, our male main character has OCD and struggles with that, but also has a lot of coping mechanisms and is not limited by having OCD. Like, he is fully capable of doing whatever he sets his mind to. And our main character, Celine, I just adore her. Their banter, like I had mentioned earlier, was cracking me up. It was so hilarious. And I really love the audiobook. Like, I would highly recommend this, honestly. I think it was just so good. Like, this is the first YA book that I've read in a very long time that I just truly loved. And I really enjoyed it. I really truly did. And this cover is just adorable. But I should know. Like, Talia Hibbert, she knows how to write. And anything she writes, I usually love. So that is my first book done for the readathon. It is 11:30. I am quite tired, so I think I'm going to maybe start my next book. Let me actually check my notes real quick, because I'm keeping a notebook of books that I read, and I'm trying to use it more to just write my thoughts, so when I do my wrap-ups, I at least have something more to talk about. So yeah, I think I told you everything that was in my notes. So I think my next book is going to be An Education in Malice. And I'm kind of thinking if I can keep up this role and read a book a day for this readathon, I will be kicking butt. So that's kind of my goal, because the books that I have picked out, I put my audiobooks on 2x speed, so I can actually get a book done in like 4 hours, which is not very long. So tomorrow I'd really like to actually read Lore Olympus as well as finish An Education in Malice. So I don't have any plans tomorrow other than doing a few chores and going to dinner at 5 with the fam, but otherwise I don't got much going on. So sprints, I know Kristen is doing sprints at like 5 a.m. my time. I am not waking up for those, so I'm probably gonna get up at like 8 and get my chores done in time for Steph's sprint starting at 9, which I'm very excited about, obviously. So that's the plan. So I'm quite tired. I'm gonna take my melatonin and get in bed and start An Education in Malice, but probably not get very far. And I will chat with you all tomorrow. I just unlocked a new era of obsession. You guys, I just made my own dragon sweatshirt and I'm obsessed. Let me try to show you. It's kind of hard to see. Well, like, it's not, but it's hard to try to get the camera to see. So let me try to set you up so you can see, because I'm obsessed. Okay, so I bought this like Gideon or whatever sweatshirt, and look at what I made! I made myself dragon sleeves. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. This is my new personality. I love it. So this obviously is blank, but I ran out of materials, but my plan is to have like an open book here and then have like dragons flying out of the book. And I was gonna put text or like a quote or something here, but I really just like that it's not a specific book. It's just, it'll be an open book with dragons flying out of it. And I'll have like little sparkles and cuteness to it. But I'm obsessed with the sleeves though. Like, look at the sleeves. So it needs to sit for 24 hours to fully like get on there, and I'm just, wow, I'm so impressed with myself. Like, I can't believe I designed this and did this and made this. This is gonna be my new personality. I'm gonna have to buy a ton of these now. I could just make my own bookish sweatshirts now. Like, how amazing. Sorry that update was like, you didn't even like see my face, but I just really want to show you all the sleeves. I can't believe how good they turned out. Like, that heat press for the Cricut is absolutely incredible. My Cricut is absolutely incredible. And yeah, I'm going out to Amazon right now and adding a bunch of stuff to my cart. I can't believe how easy this was to do. And what I really need to do now is buy more of these crew necks. And I think this only cost me like $8. Like, honestly, this crew neck is very cheap. So I think I'm gonna buy a pack of them in all different colors. And I could just make my own bookish sweatshirts. Do you know how exciting this is for me? Like, don't get me wrong. I love supporting bookish creators who sell bookish merch. I'm still gonna be buying stuff from them. But like, I've had so many ideas of things that I would like to see. you know, like dragons down the sleeves that I could just make a reality for myself. And obviously I can make stuff for friends too, or family if they want, but I'm just so excited for the possibilities that this opens, and I can just make whatever my mind comes up with. I'm so excited, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. Hi friends, happy Saturday. It is like 3:15 p.m. I've been a reader today, and I already showed y'all my sweatshirt. I'm still obsessed with it. So I just need to buy more materials to be able to finish it, because I ran out of like the HTV stuff to like, you know, put on the sweatshirt. So I just need to order some more of that, and then I could get that finished up. Like, the design is done, I just need to do it. So I spent all morning listening to An Education in Malice, and I just finished it. It was pretty good. I think I'll give it like a 3.5. It was fun. It has a school setting, and we follow our main character Laura, who is being sent to this school called, I don't even remember, like Saint something? St. Perpetua's Women's College, and so she's pretty shy, and so she's going to this school and she meets this girl named Carmilla, who nobody seems to really like, or at least she just puts herself very apart from everybody else, and so she starts to develop a crush on her, and things kind of go from there, and there's vampires involved. And I do really appreciate that S.T. Gibson puts in content warnings for her books. She did it in A Dowry of Blood, and she does it in this one. So for this one, she says that it's like more of an author's note. Like, she doesn't call it content warnings, but it contains depictions of uneven power dynamics, inappropriate relationships between the professor and students, toxic academic environments, blood, gore, and murder, consensual sexual content, kink negotiated and spontaneous alcohol and drug use, smoking, racist political policies, homophobia, and religious discrimination against women. So just know that going in here. So I really enjoyed it. Like, I really like S.T. Gibson's writing, and her characters were interesting. And I'm honestly shocked that I read this entire book today. Like, how is it that I read these two in the last like 48 hours? No, 24 hours. Like, I just, wow, where is this reading power coming from? I have never actually finished like full-length books for a 24 or 48 hour readathon before, and I just am shocked that I'm actually doing it. So the reason why I'm choosing to read like books is because I really don't have manga or graphic novels to read. The only graphic novel I have is Lore Olympus Volume 3, so I will be reading that next, I think. But I'm gonna go get my workout in right now, because I think we're going to dinner at like 5 or 5:30 with my parents. So I need to get that over with, because tonight I just wanna read. I'm in a reading mood, and I really appreciate it. So I think I'm going to read Lore Olympus tonight, and then for my next book, I'm really thinking of picking up The Cabin at the End of the World, because it's short, it has red on the cover, and it's a horror, and that sounds fun. That sounds like what I want to read. So I'll be picking this one up next. Oh my gosh, why is the font in this book so small? I hate that. I hate that, especially because my eyesight's just not having it. And my new glasses should be here on Tuesday, which I'm very excited for. They're not the glasses that I'm having made at the eyeglass place, like where I go to see my eye doctor. Those are still being worked on, and probably will be for quite a while. These are just glasses that I bought from Glasses USA with my prescription in them to kind of get me by until then. But I also thought, you know, having 2 pairs of glasses is not bad in case something were to happen to them or something. But yeah, I'm really gonna look forward to actually seeing in 4K again, because everything just has a fuzz to it, and with one eye having astigmatism and the other one not, it's just, my eyes are not happy, which is why audiobooks are my best friend. So I'm looking forward to starting this one this evening, and then like I said, I'm gonna read Lore Olympus. Actually, if I go get my workout done now, you know, I try to work out for about an hour, so that would be like 3:20-ish No, it'd be 4:20 when I'm done. I'd probably have some time to start Lore Olympus, so we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, my throat is still killing me from choking last night. That was awful. Like, that feeling of just like you can't breathe was terrible, and my throat is still very irritated. Like, I'll take a sip of water and I just start coughing, and I'm just coughing for a good 5 minutes. So I feel like you can even hear it in my voice. Like, it sounds like I have like a sore throat, like I'm sick, even though I'm not. I just think it's so irritated from last night that I'm just not doing well. Like, it's not happy. So we'll see how exercising goes, because I start panting after a while, and we'll see if that irritates it more. I might just have to keep it easy today. But anywho, let's go get my workout over with and then keep up with the reading. Hello friends. So it is Saturday evening now. It's actually kind of getting late. It's like 9:30 and I'm trying to pick out what book I want to read next, but I'm having some difficulties because I have plucked out all the shortest books that I can find that I physically own and can also find audiobooks for, because audiobooks are my saving grace right now, because my eyes have been really bugging me. So I have been really just appreciating audiobooks a lot. So I'm kind of thinking my next book might be White Horse by Erica T. Worth. I've just been super intrigued by this book for the longest time. It is a horror book, and I believe it's a grief horror, which I do really quite enjoy. And I think some non-fantasy books will be great to read for this week, because I'm already planning my TBR for the week, because I want to try to squeeze in as many books as possible this week that are short but also pertain to Team Blood's bonus points. So this has our team item on the cover, which is a person. So I think this is going to be probably my last book I read for the 48-hour readathon. So I'm going to be starting this tonight. And then I have the tough decision to make. What do I prioritize next? So looking at the audiobook length, surprisingly, the Hacienda is actually quite long. It's like an 11-hour audiobook. So I'm kind of not thinking about reading this one at the moment. And then I did read the first page of Siren Queen, and I'm not that intrigued, but the audiobook is only about 9 hours long, which is not very long at all. So it's a maybe, but I'm putting it in the pile of like, I don't know. And then we have That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. I don't actually have the audiobook for this one yet, but it says available soon on Libby. And the audiobook for this is 7 hours. So this is by far the shortest book in this stack. So I'd love to get to this if I can this week, but it really depends on if the audiobook comes in or not. Because also, people on the cover, so I'd get bonus points for that, and it's a fantasy romance and it sounds super fun. So this is going in the closer to top of the list, like things that I would actually like prioritize. And then we have two books by the same author, but both of these books are short and they're thrillers. So I think that is my best bet this week, is quick snappy things. So first up we have If I Disappear by Eliza Jane Brazier. I loved her other book, her most recent release, which I can't remember what it's called, but it has a horse on the cover. I did like a whole video about it. I don't know if it's still public or if I privated it, but it was a super fun video, and this is one of her other books. And again, audiobook is really short and has people on the cover and read on the cover. And then the other option I have is Good Rich People, which is like rich people drama. Yes, please. So I'm thinking. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. How many times can I say that? So I am hoping this could be the TBR for the week. Like, read White Horse starting tonight and finish it tomorrow for the 48-hour readathon, and then start and finish either one of these thrillers and get it done by like Monday, because I have Monday off, and then maybe start another thriller that same day and then get it done really early in the week, and maybe try to read all of these this week. Is that really ambitious? I really think it is, but I think the audiobooks are gonna save my butt if I do this, because I'm hoping this week is gonna be the last hurrah for Realmathon. Like, if I can read 4 books this week, along with actually having already read 2 for the 48-hour readathon, I'm gonna feel really happy with how I've helped Team Blood. So I'm gonna set these two aside. I really don't think I'm gonna get to them because they're not pulling my attention, but I think some horror and thriller and possibly this fantasy romance, if I get the audiobook, is gonna be my best bet. So that's the plan, I think. So I'm gonna go get ready for bed right now, and then I'm gonna curl up in bed and start White Horse, which I'm really intrigued by. I read the first page out loud to the cats because that's kind of what I like to do, so the cats can kind of, you know, hear as well. And it was a really intriguing first page. I mean, there wasn't like anything particular going on, but just like the atmosphere I was really vibing with. So I think this is the first one, and then I am just gonna pick from this stack and we'll see what sounds good. But I was really going for things that are short and fit the bonus points for Realmathon for Team Blood. So I'm really excited about this. I believe I can do it. I feel like I'm having reading mojo, like it's happening. I'm a reader. So I am looking forward to it. I may do sprints on Monday. We'll just see if anybody else is doing sprints. I'm sure most of the hosts are going to be burnt out from doing sprints, so I might just do some to keep me accountable and get me reading. But we'll just see how I feel, because I've actually really been enjoying just popping in an audiobook and crafting for a couple of hours. So yeah, I'm sad that this weekend is already halfway over and that I'm gonna be back to work on Tuesday. Like, why can't I just stay home all the time? That would be amazing. If I look like I just woke up from a nap, it's because I did. Like, my hair looks really weird right now, but yeah, I literally finished my book like a couple minutes before the readathon ended at 3 p.m. my time, and I like went and like laid in bed for a second. I'm like, I'm just gonna lay here for a minute. 2 hours later, I just woke up like 10 minutes ago and I'm like, where am I? What day is it? Like, what's going on? I was very confused. I hate naps like that, and now my back is really sore because of the way that I was laying was very, very uncomfortable. So I had things to do this afternoon, and a 2-hour nap was not one of them. So that's really annoying. But the book that I started and finished today was White Horse by Erica T. Worth. I liked this one okay. I think it's like a 3.5 star read for me, but it was good. It got the points from a team, but it really was not what I was expecting. I think it is just more of a slower grief story and less horror. I thought this was going to be a horror book, and I think people even call it that, but I really wouldn't. I don't think it's like horrific, but it was interesting and it was okay, but it wasn't my favorite thing I've ever read. But I can't believe I read a total of 993 pages this weekend over their 3 books. I don't think I've ever read this much in a weekend, ever. So glad that I was able to get so much reading done. That is truly absolutely incredible. So my next plan of attack, I think, is to start That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon tonight, because this is worth quite a few points for Realmathon, and like I mentioned a million quadrillion times, I think I just want to blast through a bunch of short things this week to just get in those last couple of points for Realmathon. And I did actually get the audiobook for this like just a couple hours ago, so I will be starting this. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really hoping I like this series, because I might go buy the rest of the series because they all have new covers now, and I didn't love the previous covers, but these more like realistic illustration, just, I don't know, really looks good. So I'm excited for this, and then I'm really craving some thrillery rich people drama, so I think I'm gonna read Good Rich People next, and we'll just see where the week takes me. Like, I definitely think I could finish these 2 this week, and then I do need to finish A Court of Wings and Ruin as well, but that's just kind of the plan. Get in those points for Realmathon. So I'm gonna check in with my parents about dinner and stuff, because like I have been dead for the past 2 hours. I was not intending to do that. I really hate it when that happens. Like, I'll just close my eyes and then way too much time goes by. I'm still very disoriented. I don't know why. I just feel so out of it. So I need to wake up and I need to get the rest of my things done tonight because I do have tomorrow off. I'm so excited. I almost forgot that I did. I'm like, dang, I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. No, I got tomorrow off. So maybe I'll finish up this little coffee drink that I started earlier. Wake up and it'll be a fun evening. I kind of want to watch a movie now that the 48-hour readathon is over, so I might do that tonight because, you know, a little reward for all the reading I did. I'm still in shock that I read that much. So anyways, I will stop babbling and I'll see you all later. Hello friends, it is now Monday. I'm sad that my very long weekend is coming to an end, but I have finished That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. I am just in shock that I've read so much this weekend. Like, I've read a book a day since Friday. Like, that's wild. But I didn't love this one, which I'm kind of sad about. I just think there was just a lot of logic missing for me in this one. Like, things would just happen and I'm like, what? Where did this come from? It was so random and our characters were fine. I don't know, I'm not that invested, so I don't think I'm going to continue with the series, but it was a quick short read and it's probably going to be like a 2.5 3-star for me. So holy cow, I can't believe I've read so much. I mean, that was my goal, but I'm still in shock. So I think tonight I'll start Good Rich People because I just think it'll be a good fun time. So I'll probably start this later, but currently it is almost 2 p.m. I haven't done too much today other than read, and I don't know what I feel like doing. Like, do I want to watch something? Like, I don't know what I feel like doing, and usually that's a sign to me that I'm like ready to go back to work. Like, when I'm bored, yeah, it's usually time for me, you know, get back into the normal routine. So yeah, I have no clue what I'm gonna do. I know I need to exercise today at some point. I mean, I don't really want to do that right now, but I don't know. And then I've been like hungry all day, so I don't know what I want to do. I really don't. So I don't know. So I'll figure something out, keep myself entertained for a little bit, and then get my hour of exercise in at some point. And then it'll just be a normal evening for me, and then back to work tomorrow. So I'll keep y'all posted on how the reading goes. I'm looking forward to starting this one. It just sounds like a good, fun, rich drama people time. So I will chat with you all later. I just want to let you know I finished a book, and I need to go find something to entertain myself with because I'm bored. Hello friends, my new glasses came in. These are my Glasses USA pair that I ordered, and I've been wearing them for the past couple of hours, and it's definitely an adjustment. I don't think I'm quite used to having progressive lenses. I've never had progressive lenses before, but they're very interesting because like from the bottom down is like reading glasses, and then from like then up is like far away, and far away is great. It's like crystal clear. I'm seeing it in 4K. Like, it's amazing. But like the reading glasses portion, when I like look down to read, it almost takes my eyes like a few seconds to like adjust back to that. So I don't know if that's normal. It feels very weird. It almost has like a glitch. Like my eyes almost have to like recalibrate. Oh, we're not looking far away. We're looking close up now. And it's not necessarily giving me a headache, but it does feel like my eyes are working kind of hard to switch in between, because I don't know if my eyes were doing that before without wearing glasses. Like, I don't know how eyes work, you know. But I don't know, they're interesting. I do like these glasses. Like, I do think they're cute, but the true test is going to be tomorrow at work. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if these help me at work, because that's where I've been getting my headaches from, is at like at 2 p.m. almost on the dot every day at work. I'll get a headache and it won't go away until I go to sleep. So we'll see if these help. I do feel like my eyes are more relaxed, if that makes sense. Like, they don't feel like they're struggling, but they are struggling a little when I look down, like right here. It's like, what's going on, you know? So I don't know, we'll keep playing with them, but I'm also thinking these may not be 100% accurate because of like eye placement. Like at the eye doctor, they measure like where your eyes sit in your glasses, and Glasses USA did not give me an option to do that. So I'm kind of thinking that could be an issue, as well as that I ordered these online, and so they're not going to be like 100% perfect for like where my eyes sit in these frames or whatever. But it's definitely feeling like an improvement. Like it's definitely something to get used to though. So anyways, I'm just about ready to get ready for bed, but I just wanted to show y'all my new glasses. I do quite like them. I think they're cute, but we'll see. I like my other pair that I have coming from the eye doctor a lot better, to be honest, but I do think these are a cute spare set. So yeah, I guess I'm part of the glasses club now. We'll see if these help. Like, we'll just see how it goes. And hopefully they're not too annoying in videos and stuff with like light reflecting off, but I could always just take them off for videos or whatever. Because I refuse to get contacts, those scare me, so absolutely not. But anywho, I will chat with you all later on. I'm hoping this week is super calm. I really just want the rest of the week off. This is also a problem with taking time off, is that once I have it, I don't want it to end. Even though I know I said earlier, oh, I'm kind of ready to go back to work. It's like, but am I? I could just stay home like from here on out, but obviously can't do that. So off to work I will be going. Hello, hello. I just put my hair up in one of those like heatless curl situations, but this one's really cool. I think they call it like the unicorn heatless curl or whatever, but it makes it to where like you can side sleep much easier, because I'm a side sleeper. Also, I sleep on my stomach a lot, and this is just way more comfortable. But hi, it's Tuesday. I keep wanting to say it's Monday because, you know, first day back to work this week. It was wild. It was such a busy day, but it made the time go by fast, which I appreciate. But I have some very exciting news. Oh my gosh, I just about screamed at work. Like, seriously. I got an email from Sourcebooks Fire asking if I wanted a physical arc of This Ravenous Fate. Like, I'm so excited. Obviously said yes. Here's my address. Send me all the books. Send all the books. I am so incredibly excited. I am so hyped for this book. Ever since I heard about it, I have been dying to read it, and I'm gonna cry. I'm so excited to be getting a copy of this book. Holy cow. So I'm gonna make a whole vlog for this book because I'm just that excited about it. It is one of my most anticipated releases of the year. And honestly, I don't have that many that I'm like this excited about. So I'm just so excited. I've been following Haley as a creator for a long time, and when she started writing this book, I'm like, wow, that's really cool. And then it became like a thing, you know, like it's a real physical thing. And I'm just so hyped, so excited for her. So I can't wait. So her book is like vampires. I think it's set in the 1920s. I could be wrong. And it's sapphic, which is all I need to hear. I hear sapphic, I'm done. Sold. Get it over here. So I am obsessed already. I am so incredibly excited. I'm gonna be eagerly waiting for that package to arrive. I'm gonna cry. So that is very, very exciting. I am so hyped to be receiving a copy. So yay. Anyway, that's my exciting news. I don't know, that was the highlight of my day really. So anyways, I need to go take a shower and get ready for bed, but I have started Good Rich People, which is my current audiobook. It's intriguing so far. I don't have too many thoughts because I'm just kind of getting into the story, but it's intriguing. The very first page, there's blood in a pool, and this lady's like, you need to come clean this pool. It's like, what's going on? Somebody died. So that's been entertaining. And let's see, I'm almost done with Act of War, which is A Court of Wings and Ruin. So I should definitely have that done this week, which will be great. I have the unpopular opinion of thinking this is better than Akamath. I'm just saying. I think this book is better. Maybe because there's more like, I don't know, plot. Like, I feel like Akamath was just a lot of vibes, you know? Like, that's not a bad thing. I love vibes, but I just feel like ACOWAR, like there's a war going on now, and there's been some political things going on, and there hasn't been as much smut in this book as previous installments, which I personally, I don't know why, I don't like Sarah J Maas's smut. It is so cringy to me. Her word choice is a choice that I don't think I would personally make, but her books are just entertaining. And I feel like, okay, this is a conspiracy of mine, okay? Bear with me. So I feel like Sarah J Maas books from page 1 until like the 70% mark, really boring. Okay, they're all just kind of dry to me. And I think this has been proven with Steph and other people that I've talked to about this, because it just seems to be true. The last 30% of her books, the best. 4 to 5 star range material. Now, why can't we have that for the whole book? Oh, maybe because they're too long? Like, these books are like 700 pages long. Okay, I'm seriously not hating on Sarah J Maas. I mean, I'm reading her books, obviously. I think they're a fun, good time. For the most part. Good is maybe a little overestimating it, but they're also cookie cutter in that the first 70% is meh and the last part is so good. What is up with that? She knows how to write an ending, but like the rest of it is so boring to me. I don't know. Anyway, so I really need to go take a shower and get ready for bed. It is gonna be a very busy weekend this weekend. It is Easter weekend, and we're basically hosting Easter twice. So on Sunday, we're having Easter brunch with the fam, some of the family, and then we're gonna do an early Easter dinner with my brother and his kids and all that. And it's just gonna be chaotic. So like we have brunch from like probably 10 to like, I don't know, noon or 1. And then I'm gonna come home and like try to get some energy back, because just socializing with my family members just exhaust me. And then we're having like an early, probably 3:30, 4 o'clock. We call it dinner, really. It's just like hang out with the kids because they're all young, so they have early bedtimes and stuff. So hang out with my niece and nephew and have them like look for eggs and stuff, and then they'll probably leave by like 7-ish. So it's basically just gonna be a whole day of socializing, which I know it's family, but like it just exhausts me to no end. Like I need like a full day recovery. I'm not gonna get that because I have to go to work the next day, but I should be fine like spending the rest of the evening just chilling by myself. Like I don't know why I need that like a full 24-hour reset of like no human interaction, but I've always been like that. It's just who I am. So anywho, I also got, sorry, I keep remembering things that I wanted to tell y'all about. So I also got this giant diamond painting, like, I'm calling it a photo album, but basically you can store your finished diamond paintings in it once you're done, because I'm really obsessed with diamond painting right now, but I don't want them all over my walls, to be honest. Like they're fun to do, but I don't want to hang them up. So I found this like cool book thing that you can store 60 finished diamond paintings in. So I ordered that this weekend and it came in, and it is so huge. I don't know why I thought 16 by 22 inches would not be that big. Obviously it is, but it's amazing. I'm very excited to utilize it. I did order a couple more diamond painting things, some more little prints, so those should be coming in hopefully this week as well. But yeah, that's all I really got. My books are going great. It's kind of a chaotic week, but I'm just trying to push on through and read as much as I can. I do like my glasses, by the way. I have to take them off at the end of the day because they're just a little much, you know? Like I find walking with them kind of hard. Like I get a little dizzy walking with them. So I don't know, I just kind of been taking them off at night. And I don't think my prescription is quite correct on these, which is probably my fault for ordering online from Glasses USA. They're not like perfect. Like I feel like the reading glasses portion of them is taking up a little too much of the glasses for me, because even when I'm just like looking straight ahead or just slightly down, it gets blurry. So they're not perfect, but I think I'm gonna keep them for now until my hopefully better glasses come in. But yeah, so that is it. So I'm gonna go read in bed for a while, and I will chat with you all tomorrow. Hello, hello. It is Wednesday. I am so off on what day it is this week, having had Monday off, but I wanted to come on here and tell y'all that I have finished ACOWAR, which I was trying to get done this week, and I just blasted through this today at work. I just had the audiobook on like all afternoon and got her done. And I have the unpopular opinion that I think this one's better than ACOMAF. I just think there's more plot. There was higher stakes in this book than there were in ACOMAF, and I don't know, I like the plot better. But I will say, I don't like Feyre and I don't like Rhysand. I think my favorite characters in here are probably Nesta. I do really like her character just because she like hates everyone, and I'm like, me too. And then like, I hate everyone else in this book as well. Like, I'm with her, like, yeah, they're annoying. And then who else do I like? Asriel, I like him. He seems pretty cool. So yeah, I think those are the only two characters I actually like in this series. But yeah, these books I'm honestly just kind of reading to just having said I read them, because I don't know, I want to see what people are talking about, you know? So that was a big goal of mine, was to get that done. So now my main focus is going to be Good Rich People, which I should definitely be able to get done this week. And then I'm just plugging away at Sunbringer, which I'm reading slowly so I can get it done like right at the beginning of April. And then I can start chugging away at my large TBR for April. But anyways, it is of course the evening time. I am exhausted. I did like a glutes and legs workout today. It was like a 40-minute workout. Oh, just about took me out. And we're doing like kettlebells, and I bought these new like bands. They're called like booty bands or something. Terrible name. But I bought new ones because the like elastic ones that I bought from Fred Meyer's are terrible. They'd roll, they'd pinch me and like slap me, and it was terrible. So I bought these nice like woven ones that supposedly don't move, and so I really tried them out tonight, and they're amazing. I got them on Amazon and they're really cheap, and they come with light, medium, and heavy. I'm on light right now. With the elastic bands, I could be on heavy and I wouldn't even feel a thing, but these bands are really strong. I forget exactly the weights, but I think the light is like 15 pounds or something. Like, it's heavy, at least for me. So that was a struggle, like trying to do like leg lifts with a band like above your knees, and you're trying to like lift your leg to the side. Oh, killer. Really good workout though. So yeah, I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. I am definitely a little sore from the previous workout, but I'm just gonna keep doing it. I don't know what it is, but I have the motivation right now to exercise. Like, it is with me. Like, it comes and goes. But usually when it starts to go, I just stick to something really easy, like a walking workout, or just walking on the treadmill, or just going outside, or something easy. But like right now, I'm so invested because I really found my calling, like my YouTube fitness person, and that's Body Fit by Amy. I'm absolutely obsessed with her videos. She is like the only YouTuber that I have found that does challenging enough workouts for me, but also giving options to go a little lighter if you want. And I just love weights. Like, I love weight training. Personally, that is what appeals to me the most, makes me feel the strongest, and I just like it the best. And she has so many workouts, and she posts almost every single day, which is absolutely incredible. So I'm about a month behind on her schedule because she does like different monthly challenges. I think I'm still watching her February videos when she's like, you know, just about to wrap up her March series or whatever. Highly recommend her. I will link her channel down below if you want to go check it out, because I think she truly is one of the best fitness instructors on YouTube. I also love Grow with Jo, but I just feel like she's not where I'm at anymore. She was really helpful when I was like a true beginner, but since I've been working out for maybe like 6 months straight at this point, I've kind of evolved, you know, and I really want more strength training because I have kettlebells and dumbbells and all that, and I want to use that. And she doesn't do a lot of strength training stuff, but Body Fit by Amy does, and I just love it. But anywho, I'm gonna get ready for bed. I am quite tired. That workout really took it out of me. And then I've been rewarding myself with 2 episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine every night. I have watched the show already, but it's one of those comfort shows of mine that I just am obsessed with. So I'm rewatching it for the first time. I just love rewatching things because everything is like familiar and it just is so cozy. So after my rewatch of this, I think I'm gonna rewatch Schitt's Creek because that's another favorite of mine. And I just rotate, you know, I just like to rotate between rewatching shows. So Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then I'll probably rewatch Schitt's Creek, and then I'll probably rewatch The Office for like the 3rd time, and then probably rewatch all those shows again because I have such a hard time finding new things to watch unless it's reality TV. Always down for that, but like shows like that, Schitt's Creek and all that, can't find them. So anywho, I'm gonna go read and go to bed. It happened, friends. It happened. It happened. MGK dropped his new EP. You know I'm listening to it immediately. I love MGK. I know he's very divisive. Hello, can you see me? I know a lot of people don't like him and hate him for whatever reason, but I just really connected with his music personally, even though I feel like we have lived very, very, very different lives. But like some of his sad songs, I just break down because he knows how to put it into words, if you know what I mean. So I'm excited. Here we go. I'm obviously not gonna play any of the songs because copyright, but you're gonna see my reactions as I listen to them. I have already listened to Lost Boys, but we're gonna listen to it again because it's so good. So I'll just put the title of whatever song I'm listening to here, or I'll try to tell myself editing what song it is. But anyways, let's listen. I'm so excited. Let's go. Okay, hi. So my camera battery actually died, so I'm just gonna give you all a final review. I'm, of course, obsessed. It's sad. It's sad songs, which I just love from MGK. I don't know why. Like, he knows how to write about everything. Like, I loved it. I'd say favorite songs, I would say Beauty, Struggles. Wow, Struggles is real good. Summer's Gone is good. Let's see, which song? So yeah, and of course, with every MGK album or whatever that comes out, I always accidentally stumble into his website and look at merch, and I bought something. I just fell in love with the Cowboy Rodeo Houston sweatshirt. Absolutely adorable. MGK on a horse? A dream. So I just loved it. Like the graphics, I just am obsessed. And the sage green sweatshirt, obsessed. The other 2 sweatshirts I have that I have bought from the merch store he has, they're starting to fade. And I'm real sad because I wear them so much. So it's time. It's time for a new one. It was expensive, as all his merch is. I feel like his merch is definitely a little overpriced, but I'm excited for some new MGK merch. And also my shirts are just so faded because I wear them so much. But I love it. I love the album. It's so good. Or it's an EP. I don't know. I love music. I have since like forever. I still don't know the difference between an EP and an album. I need to Google that. But anyways, I think I'm gonna actually get ready for bed a bit early. I'd like to finish my book, which is Good Rich People. Good Rich People? Yeah, that's what I'm reading, right? I don't know. So I'd like to actually finish that if I can. I think I have like 2 hours left, which isn't much. So I think I might just pop in the audiobook and get that listened to, and that'll be good. So tomorrow should be a normal day. I hope to just come home after work and relax and chill, and then have pizza for dinner and just relax because this weekend is gonna actually be very busy. I'll give you all my final updates tomorrow and chat with you all then. I am so sorry I look like a literal tomato. It is purely because of that light. Okay, it is not me, it's the dang light, which is really unfortunate. But hello, it is Friday, and I'm just gonna hop on here and close out this little vlog. So we made it to in the end of Realmathon. Actually, there's still 2 more days, but I'm done. I honestly am tired of reading. I think I did really good for Team Blood. I can't wait to hear how we did, and I hope we did good. But regardless, it was super fun, and I enjoyed the readathon immensely. So you'll obviously be getting my wrap up, but I just want to say I read 17 books this month, which is absolutely crazy. Like, I read that much in January, which is weird, but like, I don't normally read that much. Like, I'm like a 9 to 10 book girly, but I think it's because I was just reading a lot of short things this month to try to, you know, get through the books. So speaking of short books, I have finished Good Rich People by Eliza Jane Brazier. This is my last book for March. There's still a couple days left, but I am not reading or finishing at least anything else for the month, so I'm done. So this was an okay book. I think it just was a little too long for what it was doing personally, because really where it got really good was like from, I'd say like here on. So like the last maybe 100 pages was when it really got really good. So I don't think I really talked much about this book, and I've heard nobody talk about this book, so let me kind of explain it. So in this book we follow our main character Lila. Am I remembering people's name for once? I think her name's Lila. Let me just try to find her name. Yeah, Lila. And she's married to this guy, Graham. He is an absolute jerk, but he's super stinking rich. His whole family is. Like, rich to the point where they buy each other yachts for birthday stuff. Like, very, very rich. And so we hear about this game that they play, like him and his family play every year, and we're not really sure what it is, but he treats his wife Lila like absolute trash. And so this year it's her turn to like host the party, and I think it's for his birthday or something, but it always revolves around something very particular, and I don't really want to get into it because it kind of spoils things. But so they find this person that they want to incorporate into this game. And so Lila had found this woman named Demi, and she was like a corporate person, and she was also super uber rich. And so this person comes to stay on their property in like the guest house, and they partake in this game in a very specific way. And so what happens though is this Demi character is out on the town partying, whatever, taking a bunch of drugs, and she stumbles upon our other character who is never actually named, which is interesting. And she stumbles upon her, she's homeless, and they go back to Demi's house as like a friend. She's like helping her home, and they don't know each other, but you know, she's just being nice to this rich girl who's just out of her mind on drugs. So this homeless woman takes her home, and the story kind of goes from there. Oh my god, do you see those two? Y'all are going crazy. But anyway, so the story goes from there. I don't want to get too far into it because I really feel like you just have to read it, but it's a very interesting book into poverty and being rich, and how Graham is just like the worst person ever, but like he almost wishes he was poor because he's so bored being rich. He has everything he could ever want. He thinks that he wants something, he gets it. Like, it's not a problem. Money is not an issue for him at all. Like, he just has whatever he wants. So he's so incredibly bored by that, and yet he feels jealous of the people who are poor because they don't have what he has. He just, what an enigma of a man. Like, what the heck? So it's a very interesting look into that, and like, I think it had really good discussions about it, but I just think the overall story, it was a little long, I think, for being a thriller for me personally, but it was quite good in some parts, but others was really lacking for me. So I think I ended up giving it like a 2.5, more closer to a 3, but still like a 2.5 for me personally. But it was good for the most part. But yeah, that's the end of Realmathon for me. I am ready to actually kind of have a weekend where I maybe don't read very much. And we were talking a lot about TV shows today on Sprints that Steph hosted. Just Us Besties, and I got some really good TV show recommendations because I'm in a TV show slump right now. I started rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine because it's a comfort show of mine. I think I told you guys that, but I really want like something new. Like, I'm kind of ready for a new show, even though I'm such a TV rewatcher. So I got some good recs. I found them on the various streaming platforms that I am subscribed to, and I'm gonna check them out tonight, I think. So anyways, thank you all so very much for joining me in this vlog. I hope you had a fun time in Realmathon if you participated. I am glad that Magical Readathon is more of a me versus me competition rather than me versus like everybody in the bookish community kind of a thing. So hopefully Magical Readathon will be a little bit more chill. I don't have too much to read, but yeah, I will start the next vlog. I'm gonna try to keep weekly vlogging. Because of the way that I'm editing now, it really is not such a burden to do weekly videos, which it really was before. So I hope y'all like these. These are still my favorite videos to make. I just love making casual content and we could just chat. So that's gonna be it. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in another video soon. Goodbye!